What's going on, crypto cousins? This your Bitcoin baby daddy here with another episode. If you're new here, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because I'm making these videos every other day or when I feel like it. You know how it goes. Let's run that intro.
Buddha bless this beat.
I know what you're thinking, dog. I know what you're thinking. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. Yes, I did the Mohawk better than Riri. I know I did. All right, y'all. Let me stop playing. But let me already shout out to everybody. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to Crypto Cousins. I just got me a haircut. Got me a little Mohawk thing going on in the back. I'm gonna let my little Mohawk grow, and we finna go ahead and might curl it out a little bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'm excited. But 2021 guys, got to make sure to just go ahead, change it up real quick for you guys. But let's get into what you guys actually came here for. Why did Bitcoin crash? I know, like, who's new? Like, I need to know in the comments who's new, guys. Like, I know you guys weren't expecting this. I know you guys weren't expecting this little hoo-ha. So just looking at this real quick, looking at the price of Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, what are we looking at? Ooh, so it's almost like what, a 20? I gotta get closer. And we're just gonna do it this way. Yeah. What was it? We'll say about 28%. 28%. Oh my God, I know you new people weren't expecting that. I know you guys weren't expecting it. Let me go to the freaking current. There we go. And now this one looks even more savage. 28%. Man, So I know you knew people weren't expecting this. What was it? This is like what, a week's worth of gains wiped out in a matter of a day, like dang near a week's worth of gains. So if you even got here, anytime before it's pretty much, if you got here in the new year and you started buying, you pretty much seen your gains get wiped out. Now it's over here trying to consolidate. This is Bitcoin, guys. Like, welcome to the show. You guys see these ridiculous, this price goes up, these ridiculous shots. Like look at this, guys. Like, can we really, like, since October we're up 250%. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, this had to happen. This had to happen eventually. But you can see that we had this situation before down here, and we see we're having it now. But what we guys want to go is why did Bitcoin crash, guys? So I pulled up this Yahoo article just to show you guys something. Let's see if this page will actually load the right way. No, it doesn't want to load its weird things, whatever. But in this article, it talks about how Bitcoin's price plummets as miners sell inventory, spot markets panics. So there were two things that happened on Sunday. One, a lot of Bitcoin miners started selling. You know what I'm saying? And we can, thank God we have on-chain analysis so that we can see when they actually do this. Like, because Bitcoin is an open ledger, because it's a blockchain, we can actually see what's going on with proof and like finality type stuff. Like, it's like this, that simple. But we're going back to this article, and they talk about how the data was provided by South Korean-based analytics firm QuantStamp. Suggests miners are selling to contribute to the price drop. And then it goes into like their 30-day average miner position index, the total ratio of outflows in US dollar terms divided by the 365-day moving average of the outflows in dollar terms rose in 2.2 on Saturday, the highest level since July 19th, 2019. A reading above 2 indicates miners are a reading above 0.2 indicates miners are selling. So blah 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 blah. They go sorry guys, I had to read it like that. But blah 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 blah, right? That's cute. It tells you what we're about to look at and what it means. But here's the funny part. They got this from a tweet. Like, a whole Yahoo Finance article is referencing a tweet. This is why you got to be on crypto Twitter, because you already know people already here. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some names you'll see down here just talking about, oh, look. But it shows it right here. This is the chart he's talking about. If this little MPI reads too high, that means miners are selling. And you can see right here, it's never hit this high since, well, what do you know? The last top and miners were selling crazy. But just because miners are selling doesn't mean it's the full-blown top. You know what I'm saying? You can see right here they're selling at this top. You can see right here they're selling at the top, and you can see right here they're selling at the last top. So, you know, guys, I've been referencing like the last top to this top a lot, like recently. If you guys haven't been watching my videos, like that's all I've been saying, like, hey guys, I'm waiting for a candle that looks like this, you know what I'm saying? Or I was like, look at this and look at this and look how similar they look, you know? So I've been saying that for the longest. And so right here, it's proving that we're in one of them areas right now. You see here, like they were selling, but we've never gotten this high. And yeah, they taking profits here. But that doesn't mean that we're at like a complete top. We're just at a short-term top. Going to Google and just type in Bitcoin crash, there's always going to be a reason why Bitcoin crashed. You know what I'm saying? There's always like, everyone's gonna find a reason for the worst day. Look, Bitcoin tumbles 20% in worst crash since March. Like, really? Like, oh my gosh. There's always a reason for a Bitcoin crash. There's always like, you're gonna see articles just what caused it. That, look guys, at the end of the day, there are multiple reasons. Like, if we even go to here, right? People are talking about the dollar, the DXY, or the dollar index. Essentially, this tracks, I guess, the value of the dollar. And as the value goes down, Bitcoin's price goes up, and as it goes up, Bitcoin's price goes down. But you see how it's just correlating with another bottom for the DYX. So people are using this to say this is why the price is crashing. Look at the correlation. And people are talking about miners are selling because we got on-chain data that was talking about it. There's always going to be a reason for the Bitcoin price is crashing. And just looking at this right here, the logarithmic growth, you know, guys, I like looking at the logarithmic growth because I like looking at long terms and seeing like what happened last time compared to what's going on this time. I was talking about, hey, look, guys, we're getting to this little middle area. It's kind of a little hot right now. If you guys were in my live stream, I was talking about this, I think like 2 weeks back, like, hey guys, look at this. And we popped off and we pushed over this 35K up into this 40K area. And that was like a good solid even number. And now look at what we're doing. Look at how we exactly came back down to this 35,000 and now trying to make it support, almost like a bunch of people aren't looking at the same graph and assuming the same thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize like this space, it's really just driven by us, the people, and the different types of way we try to analyze it. But that's just going into a little too much psychology for you guys, you know what I'm saying? But just looking at here, what I'm seeing, this is why people are always calling for like 100K, because if we were to go to straight up right now, 96K would be the top. And as we go further down the year, even hitting up until April 21st, you know, this is saying that if we were to go up, 140 would be the top. But this all takes time relative to what's going on. Like, we didn't hit this area last time until damn near the end of the bull market, you know what I'm saying? And we hovered around it for the longest before crashing under it, people getting scared, and then people buying up. So what I'm assuming is something like this is gonna happen, where we just consolidate and then one sweep crash down to scare everybody and then popping up and we going off. So we'll see how that goes, but that's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. Going into ETH, ETH and all alts are doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing, getting wrecked. Like you said right here, we have a whole week's worth of price action almost wiped out. So as much as people might say, like, as the bull market continues, people are gonna talk about how like, oh, don't worry about Bitcoin, this and that. Just remember, Bitcoin did not donate, but Bitcoin determines what happens to the rest of this market. Now, people are still looking for that ETH all-time high. People are still looking for that 1,600, 1,500. So we'll see how that goes. But, you know, I'm waiting on the CME futures. So that's coming like later in the month. So we'll see how later in this month looks like. But yeah, guys, other than that, man, thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel. Leave your comments below. You guys know this is 2021, so this content gonna coming through. If you guys don't know, me and low key money, we're planning on doing like a podcast together. So Be ready for when that comes through, because we're probably gonna do that maybe like once a week and just hit it together so you guys can get my perspective and his perspective all at the same time. But man, other than that, thank you guys so much for coming back tonight. Appreciate you. Check me out, Nada. Peace. Yeah.